Chapter 23, For Dang Sure. I needed to find Laura. The next morning I crept downstairs before the sun peeked over the tall zinnias blooming along our back fence. "I am at the library," was all I wrote for Emma on my note. Pretty soon I headed straight down Church Street. When Miss Bloom opened up the library's back door, Laura stood next to her. "Glory, you're up with the chickens." "Did you hear, Miss B? Something bad happened at the pool," I said. Laura had a big stack of books hugged tight and a worried look on her face. "They're blaming it on you," I told her. "Frankie's daddy came to my house last night." "We know about the incident," Miss Bloom said. She took off her glasses and put her arm around Laura. "Laura had nothing to do with it. Everything is fine." "That's not what Mr. Smith said." I stuffed my hand in the pocket of my shorts. "He scared me. I told him you didn't do anything. My daddy stuck up for me too." "You and your father are right," Laura finally said. "I didn't break into your pool. Your friend Frankie and his father are wrong." Miss Bloom said, "Mr. Smith is just stirring up trouble." Laura was right with me last night when somebody vandalized the pool. She and her mother and I were having supper together. I told the police that when they were here yesterday evening. Laura looked down at her stack of books and then back up at me. "I'm going back to Ohio to stay with my grandparents. They're worried. They heard bad things might happen here." Miss Bloom patted Laura's shoulder. "But you're here for the July 4th, and we're planning something special at the library next week. Right, Laura? A thank you for everybody who helps with the July 4th parade," Miss B said. "Miss Bloom says we'll help with that," Laura said to me. "Something special indeed. This is an important week for Hanging Moss." Miss Bloom's eyes squinched up and a huge smile broke out. "The parade, fireworks, and a big to-do at the library. Won't that be fun, girls?" Laura bit her lip like she was deciding about that. "The library party sounds like fun. I'm not sure about July 4th, I said under my breath. Miss Bloom touched my hand and then looked back at Laura. "You'll enjoy the parade. All the floats, bands are coming from all around. There will be beautiful fireworks after dark. We'll all go together. You'll be fine with me, dear." Yeah, and the 4th of July, day after tomorrow, was also my birthday. Nobody cared about that. That's for dang sure. "I don't know, Miss B. The pool closing, Frankie accusing Laura of something she didn't do, Mr. Smith yelling at my daddy." I shivered in the air-conditioned library office. I hoped this parade would have the best ever floats and bands, but the way things were going so far this summer, I didn't want to think about what else bad might happen. "I've never been to a parade," Laura said. "It might be fun." I'll bet Laura wouldn't think sitting on scratchy grass in the summer heat with a bunch of strangers singing and waving little flags is as much fun as spending her summer finding shells at a beach like her mama had promised her. But Miss Bloom smiled again, like all this celebrating was getting better and better.